welcome. Thanks for joining. All right, let me get back over here. It's working. Okay, I do believe that we are live. Let me refresh my page here to double check. And yes, we are. Awesome. I'm going to do my best to get you guys. Oh, we have another guest joining us. Hello, beautiful Tina. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I'm going to do my best to stay on task with comments and that kind of stuff happening in our Facebook group. I did put my phone like in kind of like my peripheral vision. Kind of, not really. Oh, I love that picture of you. Gorgeous one. All right, I'm going to, hold on just a minute. I'm going to share my screen and get us there. Because you know how it is for me, you guys. I'm incredibly low tech. No. Presenter view, interval. There we go. We're there. Fantastic. Fantastic. So, oh, but we're not at the very beginning. Well, that's no fun. I almost had it. Here we go. One day, you guys, one day, just, it'll be so seamless. All right, so welcome to this Wednesday's Wellness Wednesday session. So today, we're actually going to talk about blending. I love using my diffuser for just about everything. And just wanted to give you guys some ideas, some kind of how-to, not that it's rocket science, not really, but it's really interesting how people choose things, choose oils for their diffusers. Some people choose by smell and some people choose by benefit. So regardless of that, we're gonna get in there. And then Tina, I'm gonna mute you, but please do unmute and ask questions if you guys have any, all right? So welcome, I'm Romelia, and I'm gonna walk you through some information. And first of all, I'm gonna share with you what's in my diffuser. So what's in my diffuser is spearmint, ginger, and lime. I love citrus oils in my diffuser. I like I love the smell of it, but I also like that it keeps me going. It gives me some energy. And if you guys have never put ginger into your diffuser, you need to do that. It has such an incredible, just a full-bodied aroma to it. There's a little sharpness to it, and that's probably why I gravitate to it, but it is just absolutely wonderful in the diffuser. And spearmint just tastes like a sweet peppermint. I mean, smells like a sweet peppermint. So this is what's in my diffuser right now, only because I wanted to be in a really nice clear-headed space for you guys. So why diffuse? One, I just mentioned why, you know, one of the reasons why is because we take advantage of its most noticeable characteristic, the scent. Our noses are really powerful. We have over 1,000 receptors for smell in our body. Doesn't really just kind of stop here, you know, but I put that little puppy dog in there because he's just so cute. Dogs actually have 2,000 plus receptors, so they're really in it for the smell. But it is really one of our most powerful senses. I really gravitate to certain aromas, not just with our oils, but just in general. Outdoor smells, rain, you know, the smell of our air before it rains. Those are just so comforting to me. I love those scents so much. And then our diffusers are a really great way to take advantage of that characteristic of our essential oils. And there's different types of diffusers. When I started looking, you know, and doing a little bit of research for this, I guess I'm just really spoiled because doTERRA does a great job for us in giving us different sizes and types of diffusers so that, you know, we don't really need to choose of which one we actually want to, you know, receive the most benefits from. It's just, what do I want to look at today? You know, do I want to look at something pretty, or do I want to be, you know, practical? I love this diffuser. This is my absolute favorite one, second favorite one, I should say, only because it's small, it's portable, I can take it with me. So nebulizing diffusers, these are those that just kind of push air through either a filter or some kind of felt padding in there, just so that it allows you to, I'm gonna, maybe not, I'm not gonna. So, oh, there it is. I was muting you, Michelle. Not muting you to go, just muting you to, you know, for the background noise. So nebulizing, so it just pushes air through either a filter or some kind of felt material so that you can get a full smell of the essential oil. Ultrasonic, this uses a vibrating, you know, kind of like a membrane at the bottom of the diffuser, so that it's putting the oil into a mist with the water that's in it. So this one does use water. And then, you know, gets it out into the air. Heat diffusers are another one. These actually use a heating element to disperse the essential oil. And then we have the, I can't see because of my board, the evaporated diffuser. So this really kind of like pushes the essential oil out into the air and captures that evaporative volatile properties of the essential oil. So all of them, you know, are good diffuser types. It just depends, what is it that you want out of your diffuser? Do you, you know, I will tell you that those evaporative diffusers, those will really use a lot of the oil, as well as the nebulizing diffusers. So they're not really cost effective. If you're looking for that type of diffuser, it's not really going to serve that purpose for you. So guess what is the best diffuser to buy? Well, of course, I'm going to tell you it's doTERRA. One, because they're ultrasonic, so they're not using heat that can actually disrupt the chemical composition of the oils. It's using that ultrasonic membrane to disperse the essential oil with the water. They're really easy to use, and you only need a small amount of essential oil in there. You don't need to put the whole bottle in there. You don't need to, you know, use obscene amount of oils, but, you know, I do that. I go crazy with my oils. Our diffusers have a 12-month warranty with them. And, you know, you have to give doTERRA props when it comes to being intentional about their products that they support and the products that they, you know, create for us. They're designed with global sustainability in mind. So you're going to get a really high quality diffuser. And it also has that, you know, that co-impact sourcing feel to it, because we're looking at things that are sustainable. I absolutely love that we have different options of diffusers. I told you my second favorite one is the Pilot, only because it's portable and I can take it just about anywhere and it can live in my van. But there is one that I absolutely love that we can't get right now, but in one case, one kit. And I'm going to stop my share to show you what that is. It's this one. It's this little Lumo diffuser here. So I have loved this since day one. It's been my favorite diffuser, and I was really sad when I just couldn't go into my online store and purchase it individually. It's only with the Natural Solutions kit. Well, it was, and you know, I don't know, they made some changes. I'm saying that yes, it still is, but this has been my number one since day one. I have several different kinds of diffusers, and let me put it here. But I do love that petal that you see over with that wild orange and lavender bottle. That petal you can buy individually. I mean, with the set, that's the way it comes, but it also comes in some of our kits, that pebble diffuser. comes with our kits, and it also comes with a little breathe. And then we have that really big one. If you can look over to the left, what's left on my screen, that is our Dawn Aroma. So that one is a humidifier diffuser. So it's perfect for, you know, those winter months when we're turning up the heat in our homes, and you know how your sinuses and just, you know, everything just dries out inside. This could really help to put more moisture into your air. But it's also good if you're in a really dry climate too, and you need some of that additional moisture. Another one that I really, really love is that Rome, which is the second to the left. It's on the bottom next to the black one. I love it too because it's portable. I can pick it up and take it places. So you could already guess why I love these, because I can pick them up and go and take them with me. So you have options. Really, it's just looking at, what do you want your diffuser to do for you? Do you want it to look really, really pretty? Because if you do, that La Luz in the top is absolutely stunning when it's lit. And then you have your Volo diffusers, the white and the black sitting on top of each other that have this marble characteristic to it. So, you know, really it's, what do you want to look at? They are all great for diffusing, just FYI. So I will point out to you that right now we have this limited time only special going, and it's the only time that you can get this Pilot Max. So it's kind of like this smaller Pilot, but it's bigger. You'll see that it has a lot of power behind it. It can diffuse into a room of 300 square feet. It's got 3 settings on that. It's also portable. And it does use that internal battery that you can recharge and take with you, or it has a stand that you can, a cord that you can use and plug it in directly into your wall. And this particular one comes with this limited time exclusive oil, the Malama. And so this is one of our Mother's Day gifts. So I just wanted to draw your attention to that. And it's a beautiful kit. If you don't have a diffuser now, I highly recommend you starting with this kit. 1, because it's limited, and 2, because that oil is just divine, heavenly, heavenly. All right, so do you diffuse for smell or benefit? And yes, there really is a difference. Sometimes we just want something to smell good. We just want a floral scent, a clean scent, something minty, something piney, those kind of things. And our sense of smell is really powerful, like I mentioned before. But, you know, there's certain scents that create or remind us of some kind of event or memory, right? So they can have a lot of positive associations for our minds than other scents. So they can also influence our emotions. I'm going to talk more about that here in just a bit, but let's work on just smell. I just want to diffuse something because I like the smell of it. And I do a lot of that. That's why I reach for these 3 oils this morning. I'm very intuitive about things like that. I use my intuition for a lot of things, especially when I'm dealing with emotions. I really do gravitate to the citruses and to the tree oils. But, you know, sometimes I just gauge myself, what am I in need of? And I'll talk more of that when I get to the emotional part of essential oils. So when we're looking at smell, I've already mentioned that some scents are more positively associated to our minds than others. And when we're looking at smell, there is not really an exact science to it. There's some information that's useful to you as you're putting blends together. There's 3 categories of scents that you can obtain from essential oils. You have base notes or root notes, middle notes or heart scents, top notes or crown scents. So really it's just, you're looking at a top, middle, and a bottom, right? So what's the difference between them? So our base notes, these are scents that linger a little bit longer. They're the last ones that you actually smell as it's coming out of the diffuser, because they're heavier molecules, really deep, rich aromas. So you'll find a lot of our tree oils here. You can look at it as your anchoring blend, right? So things like vetiver and myrrh, patchouli, these are awesome base notes. Cedarwood is one that I gravitate to a lot as well. So frankincense is also in there. These are your bases. They're heavier. And you can actually tell when you're pouring your essential, dripping them into your diffuser. It has a little bit more viscosity to it. It's a little bit thicker. Definitely a little bit more like syrup when it's coming to, when you're looking at vetiver and myrrh. So yeah, these are the ones that are going to take up just a little bit of space in your diffuser. Then you have your middle notes. These are your heart notes. They're a softer aroma, and these should make up the majority of your blends. So ylang ylang is a really good one. Geranium, some of the mint, spearmint is one. Black pepper, some of your herbs, like basil or rosemary. Those kind of middle notes should make up the more blend, make up more of your blend than your heavier notes, which are going to stick around a lot longer. So then you have your top notes. These are the ones that you're first going to smell. So if you've ever opened up a blend of essential oil, more than likely you're going to smell citruses or flowers or florals in that scent, because those are lighter. The molecules are smaller, and those evaporate more quickly. So you're going to be able to pick that up first. So things that I gravitate to, spearmint definitely is one, and so is bergamot. I really do love that in the diffuser, especially when I'm dealing with some stressful situations. I like to put bergamot, lavender, and cypress together. That's one of my special blends that I reach to when I'm having a tough day. So you're looking at this, those that have that really light, crisp aroma. All of our citruses fall into this line. So some quick guides as you're putting your blends together. You want to take 3 drops of your top, notes. So maybe 3 drops of your lime, 5 drops of your middle, 5 drops of black pepper, and 2 drops of the base with your cedarwood. You can even use this little quick formula here if you're putting roller blends together, or even when you're looking at making an air spray. Maybe you're not using a diffuser. Maybe you're making a spray to freshen up your linens, freshen up your upholsteries, your carpet. You can follow this quick guide for that too. Just it's the same concept. It's still the same essential oil with the same chemical properties. So you can use this quick guide for that too. That's actually a blend that I've used before that's on your screen right now. It smells just wonderful. This one is more of a focus blend for me. I really do like black pepper in that. I like them all, right? I like them all. But when I'm really looking for something specific, I go to my books and I go to my intuition and what is it that I'm feeling right now? What kind of support do I need? So pairing, especially when you're looking at scents, is, it's important to know what goes good together. Again, go with what you think is wonderful. But like mints, like spearmint and peppermint, those really blend well with woods, those herbaceous oils and citrus. I like to do like peppermint, rosemary, and wild orange together are really powerful. Those are focus. That's a focus blend, and it works really well for me, for my kids. It's a very powerful blend for us. If you're looking at florals, they blend really well with any one of your wood oils and any one of our citrus oils. I'm not a big fan of florals. I know that I've said that before, but ylang ylang in the diffuser has amazing grounding properties. So one that I've tried before is ylang ylang with lime, because I actually just love lime in the diffuser. And then not so much as a wood oil, even though it is a wood, cypress, I find that to be more in that mint family for myself because of the aroma. But those three together have always provided some great support for me too. And then for your herbaceous oils, your herbs like your rosemary, basil, thyme, even oregano, those work really well with a grounding oil from a tree, and even with something really light from a mint. I will tell you that if you're putting those oils into your diffuser, check the strength of the aroma. I would start with 1 or 2 oils from that group because they're really strong. They're really potent, unless that's something that you gravitate to. I love rosemary. I love thyme in the diffuser. They're just really wonderful oils. And then for your woods like cedar wood, Siberian fir, Douglas fir, even frankincense and myrrh, those blend really well with just everything. They provide that base that your blends need so that, one, they last a little bit longer on their aromas, but two, it just provides that counterbalance to, something that's really uplifting. It's just really nice. Wood oils are just amazing in the diffuser. And then of course the citrus oils, these go really well with just about everything. Even though the herb oils aren't listed here as a good pairing, I mean, really do whatever makes you feel good. Do whatever smells good to you. Lemon, grapefruit, holy cow. If you've never put grapefruit in your diffuser, try grapefruit, a drop of thyme, like maybe 3 drops of grapefruit, a drop of thyme, and then a drop of Siberian fir. Grapefruit and Siberian fir together are just amazing. And then that thyme underneath is just very, very surprising. Can you tell that I play with my oils a lot? So pairing is one thing, and that's really good for scents. If that's what you want your diffuser for, you want to just create a lovely scent in your home, in your office, in your car, whatever. Of course, you probably know, but our essential oils have incredible benefits too, health benefits, emotional support. It can help clear your air. And definitely for any kind of health issues or concerns that you have, you can find essential oils to support you through those. And Serenity is definitely one of our top go-to at Casa Walters. So for emotional support, what makes them really wonderful essential oils and diffusing them for emotional support is that they're very safe, they're very natural, and you're not going to get any side effects from it. You get a very quick response from the oils because it's hitting your olfactory system that's just right there with your brain, and you feel it immediately. Just taking a couple of deep breaths of an oil, you can feel the difference already. And it can be used with other tactics, meaning if you are doing something already to support your emotional health, diffusing an essential oil along with whatever it is that you're doing is not going to affect you. It's not going to have an adverse effect for you. So some calming oils that we gravitate to, peace. I cannot say enough about peace. I have seen this oil do some incredible things in my home with my children. Melissa is an awesome emotional support oil. And I'm sure you're familiar with lavender, balance, our grounding blend, and we couldn't have some amazing emotional support without Adaptive, right? That has just transformed a lot of people's lives. And if it's not part of your collection, it should be. Calming oils. These are, uplifting oils. These are the ones that kind of just lift the brain fog, get you out of a funk, and it can happen almost immediately as well. All of our citrus oils are wonderful for this emotional support. Citrus Bliss is just yummy because it has a blend of citruses, and it also has a hint of vanilla in there. Peppermint has always been something that people gravitate to for uplifting because it opens the airways, it clears the brain fog, and it literally gets you out of that funk. We have some emotional blend oils. That piece that you saw up at the top, and then Cheer and Motivate, are part of our emotional aromatherapy system. So these are just designed specifically to support your emotional well-being. We cheer and motivate are very uplifting. They're, makes you change from that funk to that positive outlook. Peace, very grounding, as well as console. Passion kind of fuels you, and then forgive just kind of helps you move through those difficult moments. So this is a great system too. Beautiful in the diffuser. You could also find these in touch form if you are really in need of some on-the-go support. So diffusing essential oils for health support. All of our oils can be used in ways to support whatever you're working on. Something that we use them a lot for here in our home is respiratory support. I can't even imagine living the past 2 years without our breathe, our eucalyptus, and our cardamom. Those 3 right there have been an incredible support for respiratory. It just really helps to open the airways. It helps to move that gunk that could be settling in your sinuses. And there's a lot of research that supports eucalyptus and cardamom as being 2 oils that provide amazing respiratory support. I just absolutely love eucalyptus in the diffuser. Eucalyptus, lime, and ginger, go for it. Try it again. Try that one. That one is just, it's another one of my go-tos. For immune support, you can't think of doTERRA and immune without thinking of On Guard immediately. It is our protective blend, and it has a wonderful combination of oils that were chosen to support immune health. Thyme is great for immune as well as tea tree. Thyme moves closer to supporting that respiratory health that a lot of people are really keen to right now. But that like our lemon and in wild orange, those also have immune support as well. So diffusing them with maybe doing an On Guard with a lemon and breathe, or On Guard tea tree and breathe. That's a great combination for immune support as well. Digestive support. Now, you think of digestion as being something topical and internal when you're thinking of essential oils. But let me tell you, if you haven't tried diffusing to support your digestive health, then you are missing out on this wonderful property of our oils. Sometimes, our digestion is powerful when it comes to digestive health, and just putting it topical or putting it under our tongues could be enough. But if you are prone to motion sickness, or you're looking for just a little bit more support, throw some of that along with fennel into your diffuser, and you will see that you're going to get some amazing support, because it's all connected, right? If you're feeling really sick to your stomach, the last thing you want to do is smell something gross and finish off that whole process of ridding whatever it is that's making you sick. But try those in the diffuser next time you're feeling a little bit queasy. If you're feeling a little bit, just unsettled with your digestive system. Ginger is awesome in the diffuser for that as well. Ginger and fennel together are really wonderful. And then throw some spearmint with that. That is just a really powerful blend. So we could also use our essential oils to clean the air. We have 2 really amazing blends already. Purify is our cleansing blend, and this really does just traps whatever's floating around in the air, grabs it and gets rid of it. If you have some funky smells in your carpet or in your car or in your bedroom, diffuse some Purify in there, and even put it in just take the next step and put it into a spritzer with water and do a topical as well. It just really helps to clear the air. Air X could be thrown into that immunity aspect as well, because it helps to remove some of those unwanted things in our air, trying to be compliant here, and just gets rid of them for you. And it has a citrusy smell when it's being diffused as well. And then lemon is really great to purify our air, and it gives this just a crisp, clean smell. in your home, in your bathroom, in your bedrooms. You know, these are great to diffuse. That would be a really good place for your pilot. You know, if you want to move it around and get some air, some clean air circulating in your home. I've also gone as far as putting it into filters of our heating and cooling system, just putting a couple of drops on that. I purify. I put some of that on there, and it really helps to, you know, for the stale air, especially if we're turning them on for the first time for the season. Another tip, if you're working in a building or somewhere that you can't diffuse and you don't have a passive diffuser that you put your oils onto, you can, you know, take a cotton ball and somehow and you can put it with a clothespin on a vent and put a couple of drops of essential oil on there, and the air will push it through, more like that nebulizing effect. So some resources for you that I will post the links for underneath this video, and also in our Facebook group. doTERRA has 2 excellent resources for you, and I drew some of the information for this presentation from these books as well. An aromatic use of essential oils and emotional benefits of aromatherapy. Both of them are excellent reads. They're free for you to download. And it's just, especially if you're looking for emotional benefits, make sure you read that aromatherapy one, because it gives you a lot more about the science and, you know, the chemical composition of oils and what, you know, you should consider putting into your diffuser and how to use them. Aromatherapy is not just diffusing, by the way. It can be like a Epsom salt bath, or it can be part of your lotion, or, you know, the soap that you're using to wash your hands. So just some ideas for you too. There's also a beautiful chemistry wheel that they have designed to kind of give you thinking about how to use your oils. You know, if you're feeling a certain emotion, what oil, you know, or what oil can counteract that emotion or help you move past that emotion. So I'll be sure to upload that for you too. And I will be doing a blog just specifically on this on our website. So I will link that underneath the video as well, and make sure that you have access to that. But there's a lot of information out there, you guys. I'm happy to help you navigate through all that, but just know that you don't need to be an expert when it comes to diffusing essential oils. Use your nose. That's the best tool that you have, right? Diffuse oils that you feel comfortable with, that make you feel good, that smell good to you. Everybody is different. You know, what smells good to me, these citrus oils are not, you know, they may not be liked by many people, and that's okay. That's okay. I inhale a lot of essential oils, citrus essential oils for those people. But anyway, use your intuition. You know, what are you feeling? How do you want to feel? And then what oil can you choose to help you move through that? All right. So our bodies let us know what it needs if we're listening. So just to close up for this little session here, just a reminder that we do have some amazing specials this month. Citronella is our product of the month. So if you're a current member, you can get this for free if you place your 125 PB order by the end of the month. TerraShield is 10% off, because just like we, you know, gravitate to certain scents, you have pests that gravitate away from certain scents, and TerraShield will help you do that. The Malama is in here, and that is a limited time only, you know, so once it's gone, it's gone. The diffuser with the Malama is also available, and then our Mother's Day gifts. And then I just have to give a shout out to doTERRA for finally putting vetiver and myrrh in touch forms. This makes our life and a lot of people's lives so much easier. And then our marker calendars for our upcoming sessions. I'm going to switch it around. I had a different lineup before. So next week, we're going to talk about Aromatouch. It's something that, oh my gosh, the way that it's being presented now, it's going to, I'm just so excited to share it with you, because I know that many people have not heard of the Aromatouch, and it's because of the way that it was presented before. You had to go to an in-person training. You had to go and see this. You had to have somebody trained to do it. Well, they've eliminated all that for us. And I'm just so grateful because now I get to take this class. The last time that it was here, I missed it. And now I get to do this on my own time. And I'm going to share more about that with you next week. We have some spring cleaning DIY stuff coming up. And then our sleep challenge starts on April 27. And you don't need a whole lot of oils, a whole lot of supplies to do that. You do need some Serenity soft gels. You do need some Serenity oil, and you do need a diffuser and a phone. So make sure that you have those on hand so that you can do the challenge. And I have a really nice goodie up for grabs for those of you that participate. And then please stay connected with us. If you're not already in our private Facebook group, that's where you can find us. Also on Instagram, and then yay, our YouTube channel. There's already a couple of great things up there. There's a really awesome one on intermittent fasting that was done by one of our friends, our partner, Susan. And then we have a color energy intuitive healing that was done by one of our friends and partners, Tina. So make sure that you catch those because they are pretty fabulous. We have a weekly newsletter that comes out. And of course, our website is a place that you can always find us. So there you have it, folks. That is our diffusing how-to. Do you have any questions? Let's see. Oh, yeah, you're so welcome. Right? So Michelle was just commenting about the background noise. Yeah, can you believe not a single dog barked today? That's a constant for us. And yeah, you know, people that know us just know that we have dogs and expect to hear one or see one whenever I go on live. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you being here. If you have any questions, need more resources, what have you, make sure that you reach out and touch base with me. I'm happy to help you navigate through the immense amount of information that we have. And I'm happy to serve you in a way that you need it the most. All right, peace. Thanks, guys.